They watching us. They watching us. Everybody in the club. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh.
You are now rocking with will.i.am in Britney.
Guys, you need to stop goofing around.
On behalf of WCVH, this is CV Today.
Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, March 29th.
Now over to Mr. Thornton with some more announcements.
All right, here we are with our next to last word of the day winners. Hey, 4 folks came down to get taped today. Guess what? They're all winners today. They'll get their gift card, and we will have one more word of the day this year, so look for that coming up very soon. We had 13 winners, the student winners that were 100%, and we had 6 teachers. Teachers, look in your mailboxes for your winners coming up. And, well, let's just say who we have. We have Francesca Satiro, Melanie Ruiz Estrada, we have Ajale Schmidt, and, of course, of our big musical students here, Madison Feeser. Congratulations, ladies. We'll give you your gift cards, and thanks for everybody for participating in our Word of the Day. Again, one more coming up this year. Let's make it the best one.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is, "It is discouraging how many people are shocked by honesty and how few by deceit," by Noel Coward. Today's lunch is stuffed crust pizza and the hot combo is meatball sandwich. Tuesday's lunch is French bread pizza and the hot combo is cheeseburger. Now over to your weather report.
It could be a day for a sweater or wind stronger than leather. For all your daily news, here's Matt with the weather.
Matt, see this one?
Well, it's getting warmer out. It's going to be a high of 67 today with a low of 47. Currently, it is 47 degrees outside. It's going to be cloudy and overcast all day with a little bit of rain, but spring's finally here. Now over headline news.
I was at the scene 2 days ago. I can tell you it was a very confusing scene because there were no skid marks, there were no brake marks, there was no indication of why this vehicle traversed approximately over 75 feet of a dirt pullout and went into the Pacific Ocean.
Mendocino County Sheriff and Coroner Tom Allman says there are a lot of unanswered questions about how this SUV carrying a family ended up at the bottom of a 100-foot cliff off Highway 1 in Mendocino County near the city of Westport. It happened here in a remote, rugged part of the coast. Westport is northwest of Ukiah. Jennifer and Sarah Hart from Woodland, Washington, were found dead in the vehicle in their seatbelts. 3 of their 6 adopted teenagers, Marcus, 19 years old, Jeremiah, 14 years old, and Abigail, 14 years old, were found dead near the vehicle. It's believed they were thrown out of the car when it crashed. They were not wearing seatbelts.
The fact that they weren't belted in certainly is a concern to us. Working with the Highway Patrol to get answers, but I can fairly say that several of the questions that have been asked today will never be answered. It was unwitnessed. We don't know what happened.
The Harts had 3 more adopted teens that range from ages 12 to 15. They are still missing.
Hannah is still missing. Sierra is still missing. And Devontae is still missing.
The search and rescue teams are scouring the coast with drones looking for the bodies of the missing kids.
Listen, the Pacific Ocean is a very unpredictable body of water. We've had drownings in our coast where the bodies were recovered at the Oregon-California border in Crescent City.
Neighbors of the Hart family said they saw the entire family pack into their car Friday and leave the Woodland, Washington area. So far, the investigators have not found any credit card transactions or gas station receipts to give them clues of where they traveled before going off the cliff. Despite the unanswered questions, at this point, they are working the case as an accident.
We have no reason to believe, we have no evidence and no reason to believe that this was an intentional act. The best news that we could say is that 3 of these victims were left with friends, and they were not even in the car at the time that it went over the bank. We want to know if in the Bay Area, if anybody recognizes this family, of staying in a hotel, of eating at a restaurant, of getting gas at a gas station, any information on the whereabouts of where these people were 24 hours ahead of this tragic incident.
In Ukiah, Gabe Slate, KRON 4 News.
There will be a field trip to HACC on Friday, April 13th to learn about programs they offer in dual enrollment opportunities. To attend this field trip, you must sign up in the guidance office and get a parent permission slip filled out. We will take the first 40 students who return the parent permission slip. Please see Mr. Kapp with any questions. Now over to an announcement from NHS.
Describe your perfect date.
It's a tough one. I'd have to say April 25th, because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
If you want to participate in a talent competition and answer hard-hitting questions like Miss Rhode Island just did, then participate in the Mr. Minithon pageant. Sign-ups are due before March 30th. 3 guys will be selected from each grade to participate. Check your email for sign-up.
What can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay.
Attention class of 2018. On Thursday, April 12th during flex period, there will be a senior class meeting in Real Gym. This meeting will serve a couple of purposes, with the main one being to take a class panoramic photo. As you wind down your senior year and your memories at CVHS, purchasing a class photo will be one way to keep those memories intact. Order forms are available in the following locations: the main office, the guidance office, the cafeteria, the library, the attendance office, and room 220 with Mr. Helms. Bring the completed order form with payment to the class photo session on Thursday, April 12th. This class meeting is mandatory. Now over to Basic YouTubing with the Steeds.
This week on Basic YouTubing with the Steeds and Anna.
Jared will be doing my makeup in honor of prom season.
And because beauty tutorials are such a popular trend on YouTube, we thought we should pay tribute to them.
Let's see what the Steeds can do.
So our beauty tutorial, I was provided a list of steps that I must do to Sophia's face. We're gonna start with the primer, all right? Okay, this looks like a palette, I know that. This is, primer, look at that. Hydra Touch. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna start with primer. I'm just gonna just stop. Now I think I'm gonna put some foundation. Now I think I'm gonna put some foundation on. Is this a spray?
Spray foundation.
Nope. So this is your foundation. What you want to do is apply it directly to the nose. And then you want to take your medium-sized brush and move it around a little bit. Ideally, you don't want to get it on the nose. You want to place it more on the cheeks. All right, ready? There we go. There, we're just going to use the excess that's on the outside of the tip of the cap. And then we're going to spread that, you're going to mix that in. You want to make sure you get a nice shade that matches the complexion of your face and or model, in my case. You want to turn for me, Sophia? There we go. Next, we're going to use setting spray. Now, setting spray you only want to use when you're sure you have the right foundation, because you want it to set, so then you can put other things on top, of course. So, Sophia, close your eyes. You just want to do some you just want to do some quick sprays. One more. There we go. Now we're gonna let that set. We're gonna do the lips next. Put the black on first. Wow, your lips are really chapped.
He's like, actually like, try to make it nice.
I am.
Okay.
Are you?
Now we're gonna add a little pop. So now that the lips are complete, we can cross that off our handy. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen, if we're being honest. This is all useful. This is all useful tools that are arranged in awesome pattern.
Does that look good
Excellent.
to you?
Yes.
Does it actually look good to you?
You know, I've done better. I've done better. All right. So now when you want to do the nice little wing, there we go. Excellent.
Show the people.
Show the people.
Oh yeah.
Wow, she's looking great, folks. Now we're gonna go for the eyebrows, okay? So I think, I'm just gonna use this. Eyebrow defining gel! Wow!
Wow. 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 Look at wow.
To fill in the eyebrows, you wanna use a little bit of this. Now, to complete the blue eye look.
No, what? Are you kidding me?
He's going for
This is how you use eyebrows. Can I add a shot now?
Nice. Ooh.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Basic YouTubing, even though you have to. And be sure to join us next time. Be sure to see me in the hallways if you have any fun ideas for the next segment. Thanks.
Come out to the first annual CV Co-ed Kickball Tournament on Saturday, May 19th at 1 p.m. 12 teams will compete against one another on the football stadium turf. Each team is guaranteed a minimum of 5 games. The teams will be placed in a single elimination tournament to determine the CV Co-ed Kickball champions for 2018. A team consists of 10 players max and a minimum of 3 females. Mark your calendar for Saturday, May 19th and see if your team has what it takes to be the first CV Co-ed Kickball champion. Registration information will be made available after the Easter vacation. Now over to an announcement about Color Run.
I'm Bella. I'm Kayla. I'm Ellie. I'm Anna. And we're from the newly formed Student Health Council. We're here to tell you guys about an upcoming event in the CV community. We're very excited to say that we are hosting the Color the Valley Color Run. The Color Run will be held on Saturday, April 21st. It's $25 for an individual runner. Fill out the waiver and the Google form to sign up. If you sign up by April 3rd, you are guaranteed a t-shirt, but after that or the day of, the t-shirts are limited. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact Dr. Casera. Student Health Council hopes to see you on April 21st.
Attention current 9th and 10th grade students. Student Council is currently accepting applications for the 2018-2019 school year. There are several openings in the club for current freshmen and sophomores. Unfortunately, we do not have any openings for juniors because we have a cap on membership. If you are a hardworking, motivated, positive person, Student Council may be for you. Stop by Mr. Shank's room 103 and pick up an application. All applications are due by April 13th. No exceptions. See Mr. Shank or Miss Meck with any questions. Now over to Film Talk.
Hey, Tegan.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Tegan. Hi, I'm Austin.
And I'm Tegan.
And this is Video Game Talk. We mean Film Talk.
We'll get to that later.
While we wait to talk about our amazing looking feature film, here are some other films coming out this weekend.
Finding Your Feet is a rom-com following a woman who moves to London after discovering her husband's affair with her best friend.
Starring Dolores Umbridge herself, this film looks charming, albeit boring.
We're just not the intended audience, as it seems this film is more for senior citizens rather than seniors in high school.
The next film is called Acrimony, directed by Tyler Perry.
Once again about an unfaithful husband, this film isn't exactly a rom-com, however.
It's actually a psychological thriller.
A bit different than some senior citizens learning to dance.
Just a bit.
This film stars Taraji P. Henson as Melinda, who drives herself crazy while trying to find out about her husband's infidelity.
It looks like an emotional performance. Might want to check it out.
And finally, from Steven Spielberg himself, the director of many movies you're probably familiar with, comes Ready Player One.
Based on the book by the same name, this film takes place in the year 2044, where the world has suffered an energy crisis due to global warming and is basically a dystopia.
But inside the Oasis, a virtual reality universe is a utopia, where a treasure hunt is on to find the fortune belonging to an eccentric billionaire.
If you're a fan of dystopias, 80s nostalgia, video games, or Spielberg movies, then this seems like a great film to see over the spring break.
Have a look and have a great long weekend, CV.
Get ready for Ready Player One. Dee bong. Choose your player. Fight!
My name's Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego, like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid, my mom too. And I ended up here. Sitting here in my tiny corner of nowhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis. A whole virtual universe. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do. But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. The Oasis was the brainchild of James Halliday.
Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the Oasis itself.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Find him. This isn't just a game. I'm talking about actual life and death stuff.
The Oasis, the world's most important economic resource. It's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
Like many of you, I only came here to escape. But I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
Help us save the Oasis.
They see me rolling. Beep beep.
There's no way baseball game against Southwestern at 4:15, dismissal at 1:45.
There's no way boys volleyball game against Penn Manor at 7.
There's a home track and field meet against Central Dauphin at 4.
Come out, support the Bucks.
That's all the announcements we have for you today. On behalf of WCVH, I'm Ian.
Alongside Nini. And this is CV Today.
Have a the mic decided not to work Thursday.
There isn't enough love in the atmosphere to keep